the garage fixing up some stuff, making room in here because I've got ideas that I want to start putting into play. So making a budget gas washing system, almost the same as what Mike is doing overseas, but doing it in Australia because we can't get the same pumps. So I've got a pump organised that I can get at a ready standpoint. Oh, Todd. So we're just going through the gear in the shed that we got available on the website. So the website is in the link in my bio to come into the shop. We got remote control manifolds. We got 2 of them sitting in the box ready to go. We do have smart streams. We got 4 of them fresh in from the States. There's 1 there and 3 there ready to go. I do have J-rod setups with the M5 twists. We got 4 of them in stock as we got them up on the back shelf there where I leave them. What we've just got freshly in from the States is injector repair kits for your ceramic balls. We got 17 of them. I just ordered a whole bunch of them in, and we have the super stud suckers in stock now. We got 9 of them. We just sold 1 yesterday, so we got 9 of them on hand. So I got heaps of them ready to go because I've been using mine's been on the truck for 3 months now, and it didn't fail. It got stuck because I didn't rinse long enough after one job, and then I didn't use it for about a week because I had a whole bunch of other roof jobs and I was using my Softwash pump instead of my downstreaming unit. So all I had to do is just take the pressure out of the line, go in there and pop it with just something small, sharp, like a little screwdriver. Just pop the ball off the O-ring, and then it's been running ever since. We went on holidays to the Philippines for a week, and I come back and it just started up straight away. So the Sudsucker has been an awesome injector. I hands down love it because I've used the other ones. I've imported the other ones from the States. I bought the ones in Australia for $50, $100, and they turn around and just fail on you. So I've got these ones in stock. They are quite expensive because of currency changeover and shipping and all that type of stuff, but they're definitely well worth the time and effort to put them onto your truck. The only thing that we have a problem in Australia with is the thread patterns. When we got these ones, and then you put the quick connects on either end. Just put it in a vise, and what I do is I put a little bit of thread tape halfway down the shaft, and then I'll use a bit of glue on the other end, and then I'll just tighten it down in a vise, and then I'll put it on the truck, do a test run. If it's still leaking, I'll just give a couple extra squirts because I don't want to crack it, but you just want to get it enough where it's tight enough and it's not leaking. That's the only downside that I see with that. And you probably find a lot of these are getting ordered in from Bar Group and all the like quick connects and stuff. So I'm not quite sure why they don't match, but that's just the problem that we have. So we've got a lot of I can do manual manifolds as well, so I've got a lot of batch busters as well. We got the poly blocks. So if you want to buy a poly block off me and build your own system, then we got them on stock as well. They're the nice black ones. So we got everything there. As I just sold my toolbox this morning because I'm going to get a big King Chrome wheel out thing because I need a little bit more bench room because we're just running out of room because I've got my service cleaner sitting there for my reclaim system, and we're starting to order too much stock, so we need a bit more room on that bench so I can start building. I do have a few water boss guns. If you want one, let me know. They're $450. I'm not going to stock these. I just bought them over in the States and brought them home with me. So I'm not too worried if I don't sell them, because they're just stuff that I keep on hand just in case my stuff goes down. Oh, we only got one of these in stock at the moment, but we can get more, which is the swivel ball valve system with the quick connects on either end. So I love these because they just turn around. It's good. So it's everything that I use on a daily. Oops. I don't sell anything that I don't use on my truck. I use everything in daily use because I like to test everything that I sell. If I don't use it, I don't sell it. I can order it in for you guys. If you're looking for something or you want to get something from the States, I can organize that and get it in for you. But it'll be at the cost of getting it in. Some people have asked me about the MoFlows. I can get a MoFlow in for you. It's around $12,000. It ain't cheap because it's a unit. It has to come on freight. It has to come by ship. And it's with a currency conversion. It's around $12,000 to get them in. So I've asked and I've tried to get them in pieces and maybe assemble the motor over here to make it cheaper. I haven't had any success with that because they still want $4,000 for the pieces without the engine. So it's still, up there around that $9,000 mark without the engine. So it's still quite costly for us in Australia to assemble that. So I'm still talking with people now. If I can get the pump itself with all the bits and pieces in cheaper, then maybe we can set up something in Australia and see how it goes. So, but you guys let me know what you want. If you don't want it, I'm just stocking it because that's what I use. If you want it, it's on the website. Let me know. Going to build this business slowly. I'm putting all my profits back into the business. Then hopefully it builds up to something bigger. So then we can start giving back to the community. But you never know what's around the corner. But I still run my washing truck down there, Big Mo. We still run that. What I'm doing, I'm playing around the garage at the moment. So I've got my old J-rod set up from my old 4 gallons. Because I just pulled it out of the box because my brother's starting a pressure washing business. And then we just pulled out our old M5. So these things are about 3 years old. I'm going to take the thread off that, whack it on there. So then he's got a J-rod set up for his 4-gallon pressure washer. So we're going to do that today. Do a little bit of cleaning. I got a new ground force whisper wash. So I've got to take that apart and take the 2 front wheels off and put 1 front wheel because I don't like the 4 wheels. So we're going to turn that into a 3-wheeler. So we got that going. But who we got on here? Because just playing around the garage, selling stuff. Yeah. Still waiting on... I'm about ready to do another order to the States. So if you're looking for Super 16 or anything like that, I got 116 in stock. It's still in the box. You can't quite see it's tucked in down there. But I got 116 on the box. Still using mine on the truck every day. So it's killing roofs. It's doing everything that we need. I've got head kits for those. I've only got 2 left at the moment, but I'll be ordering more. Got another head kit down in there. Yeah, so just having a relaxing day because I'm trying to have 1 day off a week rather than working 7 days. So that is my goal for the rest of the year is to have 1 day off a week. We are thinking about building another truck and putting it on the road. So that is the next biggest thing, is to increase the quantity of work that we're doing, pumping another truck out. That's initially going to take me from solo to a company running another truck. I'll be talking about that in my membership group that I have on YouTube, which is all about pricing, how we are paying the new guy in the truck to ensure that he sticks around, he takes care of the truck and all that type of stuff. Just a hint, I don't pay him an hourly rate. XR. I would like Cody to do an XR head on a Super 8 and make it like an oversized Super 8 with an XR head. So that'll have, the XR heads had 1-inch inlets. So I don't know how that would go with flow and all that type of stuff, because it gets all technical once you start adding too much volume to the heads. The XRs had 2 heads on, didn't they, Todd? Because you were there on the open day on that one. I think they're just the extra head. So I'm wondering if we put an XR head on a Super 8, you would get maybe 12 gallons a minute. 12 gallons a minute would be pretty good. Be pretty good rinsing too. Yeah, that's about me. I'm just gonna play around in the garage here, get some stuff sorted, and get ready for my new toolbox, which I've got to go down and pick up, so I can have an extra bench coming across here, and then when I don't use it, I can put it flat up against that wall. So they're just the things we got coming down in the pipeline. I want to build a group with mini courses to teach people how to look after plants and what to find on roofs, what type of roof you got, what it in details on how you clean it. So they're the courses that I want to build out from now till Christmas. And I got a mate up in Rockhampton that we're going to go up. We'll go up for a couple of days and see him and do a pigeon proofing course as well for the people that have got that, because I know in the northern suburbs of Brisbane you got a whole bunch of pigeons flying around up there. But pigeon proofing is not also about pigeon proofing, it's about people that got a heavy trees around their solar as well, and the solar's getting covered in leaves, because all it's going to do is cause a fire. So that'll be a good course once we get it done. Yeah, the XR has 2 heads, just high flow. A custom manifold for the XR. Yeah, you would almost have to have like a 1-inch, 1.5-inch valve or something like that. You got too many pumps in your trailer, Todd. You need to stop. Just stay with one. Yeah, so we got some. I want to build a cheap shop for Australia, because number one, there's so many guys out there that they either don't want to run a battery system, or they can't afford a P40 or all the components that go with a P40. You know, it's $4,000 plus the manifold and all the kits and stuff like that. So I'm trying to build a little system just for those people, and I think I've got it all worked out. I've got to get a frame made up for it, get it all mounted, and then do a couple of test runs and then launch it. And it's mainly just launching it. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it to help people out. If it was doing it for the money, it wouldn't even be worth buying it. You just go out, buy a P40 and get out, make the money and buy a bigger system. I'm doing it to get people started so they can get out, make some money, and then upgrade later, because they won't stick to that unit. They'll just upgrade straight away. And some of the components of that, which will be a batch buster system, is you'll be able to modify that straight onto your next system, just upgrade the pump type thing. So that's what we're going to organize. We're trying to get that done as soon as we can, but you know, it takes time when I'm working 6 days a week trying to do my stuff and trying to create things and build things from scratch. So stick with me. We've got a lot of things on the books, trying to get them all pumped out this year, but stay tuned. Catch you later.